It's like, well, we're moving into such a, like, technology is advancing so much faster, right? It's accelerating the advancement speed. And then we're just humans, and we're in this space now where there's like one generation to the next, where one generation was completely grown up online and one hasn't really. So I wonder, and I think the older generation probably sees it as like, man, this is so negative, everybody's stuck. But I wonder if the younger generation, do they even know any different, right? You know, like, just, I start to wonder, what is the value of being human? Like what is does that start to dissipate as we become more technologically advanced, or does that alter? Like, do you think about that sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's going to give people the freedom to focus more on the things that they want. I think if you look at the arc of history, go back, like, I mean, before, in ancient times, life was like pretty brutal, right? It's like, okay, so then you go to like maybe right before the Industrial Revolution, where
they had team toilet paper at one time. They had like group toilet paper, and it was like,
yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, no, I think anyone who has nostalgia for the past really is not taking into account the disease and the lack of hygiene that existed in the past. So I think that so anyway, but pre-industrial revolution, I think some huge percent of the population was farmers, because basically everyone needed to be focused on growing things in order to have enough food. Then we basically got to the point where, okay, now we can start to produce food much more efficiently. So that actually frees up a lot of people to not have to be farmers. Now maybe like 2% of people can be farmers, and 98% of people can do other stuff. So now people start doing more kind of other creative stuff and inventing new things. And at each step along the way, kind of like being a farmer is a really hard job, right? It's like you're working like a lot of hours, and now as kind of people got more options, they took other jobs. But then we've also seen this mix where the percent of people's time that has gone towards leisure and entertainment has just steadily increased over time. And I just think that that's going to continue to be the case with technology. We'll have more stuff that will make it so that the basic needs are taken care of, which will free people up to do some combination of more creative jobs and not have to work as hard if they don't want to. But I think some people are going to like working all the time, like me, and you'll be able to do that too and get more done than you could have ever possibly done in the past. But that'll be sort of a choice. And
well, since you're kind of like a leader in innovation and technology in our world, how do you know that